To your mind a little, part 6. Here in this part, we are saying that success is definitely always a big thing, but failure, people always appreciating the successes. But what about the failures? So, today we are talking about the failure appreciation. You always needs to appreciate the failures and failure not only from you but also your circle, your relatives, your friends, your children's, whoever getting defeated or getting lost or failures, you have to give the appreciation. In life, the success is not the matter, failure is the matter. Because when people getting failure, they can learn lot. The learning and big success depends how you and your circle taking the failures. When continuously the failure is there means there is no appreciation of failures. So the failure appreciation only makes the big achievements. All you see VIPs, all big personalities who all now who become the winners, life winners, big winners. Why big winners? Because they appreciate their failures. When you have a inner mind, when you are talking to the inner mind, you have to appreciate your failures and your circle also. When you are appreciating your failures to your inner mind, that will make you more learning and more success. Because when you are not appreciating the failures, it makes the anxiety, depression, stress, all the BP, diabetes, and all issues is coming because of the failure people getting pointing out, getting the insulting the people when they are in failure, not only in job, not only in any work. So if a person started job, then he got a failure, you have to tell them some positive words to them and appreciate them. The same thing when you study, gets good marks, okay. If he didn't get good marks, he gets failed, then you have to tell them what all positive things you have seen from that failure. You have to give the appreciation for that failure, that will go to inner mind. So each and every individual required some mind relaxing. So talk to your mind a little about the failure appreciation. When you are keeping on appreciating failure, makes a big success in life. So that will be the your goal. The human beings, everyone is normal. It's not a compulsion to make success in each and every steps, each and every way. It's not a compulsion to be success. You can be success or failure, but when you are trying, that is the success. You are participating, that is the success. So people keeping on participating, keeping on trying, doing something, so that will be the success. The failure is not a failure. When the people trying most, somewhere in between some seconds may be failed. That's what people gets failed. So keeping on giving the pressure to the failure people makes them in a different opinion. It makes suicide up, anxiety, depression, so many issues because people in these parts of the world always appreciate the success people and success. Nobody, thought about the failure people's aspirations, failure people's goals. Today's all the success people, one day they failed somewhere and become the success here. So the same thing in whatever field it may be, whichever work may be, you have to appreciate your inner mind about the each and every time when you are getting a failure, tell them it's not a failure. I have learned something. Every day is a learning process, the learning curve. So when you are keeping on learning, you have to be success. So how much you are learned, how you mistakes learned, what kind of lessons you learned. So these lessons and mistakes one you learned, that will leads to success. So when you see the 100 meters, 500 meters, 800 meters, 100 meters rally running race, then 10,000. So there are in Olympic, Asia Games or in national games, where whatever it may be. But people, you know, the success person is one, two, three. But after three, there are four, five, six, seven, eight, 10 like that. But the first three people telling they are success people. What about fourth? Few fraction of seconds only he got failure or he missed the third spot, second spot or first spot. So it's not a matter how hard he worked from this journey for up to Olympic or up to Asian Games or up to whatever national games or any kind of games. He worked hard. He worked for that athletics for 100 meters, 800 meters or 10,000 meters or marathon, whatever. He put all his efforts. Maybe that day, one day, maybe not his day, but it's not mean that he did a mistake. He is not appreciated person. He did a lot of things. He came 4, he came 5, or he came 10. It's not a matter. He or she came 10th. It's not a matter because he participated. He tried hard. That is the matter. So for who all in life got failure, you have to tell them your inner mind failure is the not the last way. The failure is the first stone. You have to reach the success in a last stone. Those who are getting failures in the first stone, second stone, then one day he will be a big winner. So that winning moment, how it will come? Because of you learned from the failures. So don't be frustrated. Not only you, your friends, your relatives, whoever in any field get failure, you have to tell them, you have to appreciate them, you have to give the positive words. When you give the some positive words, you are God for them. You are the God. When you give positive some lovable words, making their healing their mind, healing their wound. So when you are keeping on healing the wound of failure, that will make them be a great success. Each and every individuals require some kind words, some appreciations. But people always think about the success people's appreciation, not things about the failure people appreciation. So whoever in whatever job you are getting, it's not a matter when you failed, you what all lesson you learned, what are the things you have seen in the positive, that you can tell them your inner mind. and then these all the things I did these many things, so next time I'll be in success. I participated, that is my success. I still, doing lot of things for that, that is a success. So even though I failed, but so many people appreciated me, that appreciation is a success. So that will make your mind healing. So when you are healing your mind with your thoughts, that will make them, somewhat success. So that will avoid anxiety, depression, stress, and make them be happy. So in a human kind, you have to always require people for support. So failure people always require more support. That's why always appreciate failure. When you are appreciating failure people, you are the God. When you are keeping on appreciating, one day that failure become a great success. He will be, motivate more people. So motivation is required. That's why when you have some failures, you have to tell your inner mind positive words, positive vibrations, and appreciation for the failures. That will be the talk to your inner mind, a little part 6. So that is the end of the part 6. We will see talk to your little, talk to your mind a little, part 7. So this all the information what you have got, you like it, share it, and subscribe for this HSC Mindset channel. Thanks for viewing. Thank you very much.